Back at it like a crack addict.
In front of the camera.
In front of the screen.
Yeah. And so he's back. Greg the Leg couldn't make it. So he's taking time off again. You know what I'm saying?
It's off season now.
Yeah,
it's off season now.
You know, he's just he's on to the draft, so he's doing some draft work right now.
Yeah, he's probably,
he's worried about
trying to recruit Aaron Rodgers.
But since we've been back, obviously we got the new world champs. I call them, America, like the U.S. champs, because it's like we only have football here. How can we be world champs?
Well, they're the best in the world.
Yeah. But competing against like the World Cup, right? That's competing against the world.
So like,
you can't be the best in the world.
What about the World Series champions, like in baseball?
Yeah, they all compete in their own. They all play baseball.
Okay, well, who's got the best nickname? NBA Finals, Super Bowl, or World Series? I say Finals got the wackest one.
Yeah, it's like this is the end. I like Super Bowl. So, there's something to that word, Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And it's
what's the hockey one?
I know the trophy, but fuck.
Is it the NHL Finals?
No, the cup.
The Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup.
The Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
The Stanley Cup.
That one's kind of nice though too. It fits like that. You know what I mean?
Like Stanley.
Like everybody else is pretty diverse in their names.
Which by the way, speaking of that, so I'm not into UFC, right?
Right.
So we'll get to the off the top, but I'm not into UFC. But real quick, is it a thing where like people pour beer in the shoe and drink out of it?
Yeah.
Is that a UFC thing?
No, that's more of like a college thing.
Okay, because they were doing it. Like they were doing it.
Yeah, that's
throughout.
just,
Even
that's
the
like
fighters.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow UFC. Maybe those can tell us about that if it's a UFC.
I thought you follow UFC.
Nah, I watch it, but I'm not like I stopped following like probably early like 2010s. It kind of just like I know it got better, but like the people I grew up watching, it's like how we like don't have Breeze and Brady now. It's gonna be weird watching them, watching the league, but you have others that come in.
Are you more of a boxing or UFC?
Boxing. I believe. Okay. I feel like a boxer is more skill, but UFC is more technical. If that makes any sense. Do you get it? Like boxing requires more.
I think first of all, I think you got to have some type of courage to be in both.
Yeah.
To be in both. I would say specifically UFC. But I think boxing, I've always said it's the more chess.
Yes.
Boxing is now that you know chess.
Yeah. There you go.
Boxing is chess.
Yeah,
that's where UFC is checkers.
Right.
Doesn't mean like I'm talking down on it. It's just more so like
you play both, but
it's just there's a skill to like
that's what I'm saying.
And weaving.
Yeah. And throwing them hands like combos and really providing
and lasting 12 rounds.
Yes. And I think I think that was just really prevalent when you saw. Now people are gonna say like, well, you can't take down in boxing, but like, I believe a boxer can learn the defense to that. Whereas I don't. There's a lot of wrestlers, so to speak, that is harder for them to learn actual boxing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like if you were to put those two to learn that skill in a certain amount of time, I feel like the boxer would be better at that skill than the UFC fighter would be at their skill that they're trying to accomplish. You know what I mean? Boxing was just the thing is with boxing, the one thing I love about UFC is that they put the matchups that the people want. They put the fighters up against, like they put the real fights, whereas boxing is more promoters.
Yeah. That's the one thing that's
Yeah.
that is the one thing that's kind of like,
Yeah, and
you pick and choose.
yeah, and people can pick their fights but in UFC, you don't have to be a great fighter to like be a big star in UFC. There's a lot of people that don't have like immaculate records, but are just they're more entertaining. They're like superstars.
Okay. Now, how do we compare all that to WWE?
WWE is just all entertainment.
That's the best one.
Yeah, it's just pure entertainment.
You gotta have charisma.
Yeah, like it's.
You gotta remember your
honestly,
lines.
Dude. WWE, like wrestlers, that job is tough. You're traveling all year long, and you like it's fake. But they still have to like slam on the.
No, yeah, they still.
like,
don't get me wrong. Like
you still got to condition and train. Like
and you got to remember the
moves and the timing, all that.
Not to get anyone else hurt yourself.
Exactly. It's kind of like when La Parca died. Now Lucha Libre, that's my favorite.
La Parca, Libre, that sounds familiar.
La Parca, way.
Let me see.
He would always dance and shit.
Was he on? WCW or
no? La Parca's Lucha Libre. That's my favorite. Lucha Libre is my favorite.
This dude?
Yes, he died. He landed wrong into a gate when he dove out of the ring, and he ended up like injuring like his spine or something. And
like
later
he died on the spot.
No, he went home and later on like died in I believe in his sleep or something. Like after a few hours, he ended up like bleeding out.
He did come out in WWE, LWO, Latino World Order.
Oh yeah, but well, he passed away. Like there's still people that play La Parca. They're not the original La Parca though. I saw them. They used to come down, and we saw them, and like here in town. We would watch them, and we ended up getting like these front row seats at a lucha libre match, and we ended up like moving up because they were empty for a while, and we had good seats, but we were like, yo, those been empty, so we asked the guy like, can we just sit there? And they were like, yeah, that's fine. And so then the gay guys were fighting. They had gay guys fighting, and one flew over and landed on my dad.
What?
It flew over the gate, landed on my dad.
Did it take him out?
Huh?
Did he take him out?
No, dude, he was a big dude, bro. Like, they don't look that big, but this dude was, like, I looked down, I was like, damn, that's a big-ass dude.
But, like, was your dad, like...
No, he flew. So the fence is, like, right here, blood. It's, like, right here. And we're sitting like this. Like, the ring is, like, not even where, like, the wall is. It's probably, like, where my chair is. And he flew over, landed on my dad's stomach, right? My dad's like, oh, shit, like this motherfucker's heavy. Like he's probably like a 250. You know what I'm saying?
Playing the part.
Yeah, and he's playing the part. So the gay guy gets up, the gay wrestler. He gets up and he starts like kind of like not caressing my dad, but like, oh, are you okay? You okay? Like
caressing your dad.
Yeah, like literally on his head and shit, right? He's like, yeah, I'm okay. And my dad at first is playing the part. He's like, and then the gay guy starts acting. You know what I mean? He's like checking out my dad and shit. I'm looking. He's like, ay, papacito, pues. He's like, déjate doy un besito. And my dad's like, no, está bien. Like, he's like, ándale, and he ended up chasing him around the arena.
Dad?
Yeah, my dad was running around the arena. The fucking gang, everybody's laughing, bro, right? So they end up coming back, and so they had an intermission. So we went to go take a leak.
Is he really gay in real life?
That guy, yeah, he's really gay.
Oh,
and we go to take a leak, and there's a line fucking in the bathroom, right? So we finally get up there, and everybody's like. There's a line of fucking urinals, right? And they're all fucking talking about my dad. He's like, si miraste ese pinche jotillo que estaba he's like, el jotillo que le quería besar a ese chaparrito. My dad's like, hey, güey, era yo. He's like, era tú. taking a piss, and I'm all laughing. Like, I was like 8. And he's like, sí, güey. Ya mira me cachó el güey. So me cansé.
How old were you?
I was probably like 8 or 9. We went twice, bro. That shit was dope. That was my favorite.
How did we get to WWE or wrestling? Oh yeah, we're talking about fights.
Yeah, UFC.
Okay, so off the top, you got an off the top?
You go first.
Okay, so have you seen the new documentary that
I started it?
The Tinder Swindler?
Yes, I started it. I'm not at the end.
Okay, but you kind of...
I get the gist.
You get the gist of it.
Yeah. I'm to the point where, yeah, like I know he's a scammer.
So there's a Tinder swindler, right? There's a documentary now. Now there's a Twitter swindler. And I'll kind of show you throughout the show what it is. Some people might already know. Well, now I have the Instagram swindler. I found the Instagram swindler.
There's documentaries on all of them?
No. There's only one documentary on the
Tinder guy.
On the Tinder guy. But I'm saying, like,
you found
now they're
Did you like deep dive? Like you researched?
No. It's more so like that was after the after the Tinder swindler. This guy was swindling these girls, and yesterday or a couple days ago, they gave him the name the Twitter swindler because of the
Tinder swindler.
The Tinder swindler. So now, no documentary. That's just
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just putting in a title to like some similar shit that happened.
Yeah.
Well, now I found my off the top is I found the Instagram swindler. Push-up bras. Push-up bras.
Oh my god.
Push-up bras. Push-up bras are the Instagram swindler because it ain't really what it is. It ain't really what it is. It's
like I don't even put socks in here. You know, some people pack.
So I was getting to that. Ladies, if you have a flat chest or sagging breast, just own it.
For real.
Like if it is not big, like just like a guy who doesn't have a print on his brown or not brown, gray sweats. Just be comfortable with it. That's all I gotta say.
Be comfortable in your own skin. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Who cares?
So I found a story actually on the off the top that I wanted to get into. And I remembered about it. So this dude ends up killing his sister. Right?
Okay.
Check this out. Dude ends up killing his sister after learning she had sex with another man.
The Mexican dude?
Yes. Yeah. I was like,
but I saw that on Twitter.
But off the top real quick was, I've never seen Mexican incest.
Yeah! I was gonna tell you. I saw a Twitter post about that, and some black dude retweeted it, and he said, "That's the most Latino shit I've heard today." Meaning, as in like Latinos do that shit.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm like, no, we don't.
Yeah, not like I never.
You just confirmed that. Because,
yeah, I've never heard that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought that was some white people shit. Like,
yeah, or like some southern shit.
Yeah, and I was like, and I started reading about it. I was like, oh, he was smashing his sister. Got jealous, ends up killing his sister. Like, bro, I was just like, yeah, I've never seen Mexican incest in my life. Like,
well, Latino in general.
Or Latino. Like, I didn't know that was a thing for us. Now, don't take that, like, don't make it a tradition, Latino people. We're better than that, you know.
Second, third cousins over here.
Oh, well, no, that's different. That's different. That's a Latino thing. If you really think about it. Anyways.
Hey, it's the off season. It's the off season.
Yeah.
Just want to say it's going to be a little bit less sports. I do really love basketball. So we will be talking about basketball.
Speaking of that,
baseball's not on right now.
We didn't even
and football ended.
We didn't even mention we got a new champ, the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams and their 50 fans at the parade. Congrats. I think there'll be more of a turnout for USC if they win the title.
Just real quick, I did have a question about the Rams. Like, what do you see the Rams doing, like, moving forward? As far as, like, we know that...
Cap hell?
Yeah, like, we understand that they're going to be a cap hell. Sean McVay has expressed that he wants to spend time with his family, in a sense, like, kind of take a break.
That he might retire.
So here's my theory on that.
Okay.
I feel like they're all kind of on the understanding of, like, look, you did your job. We did ours. It worked. We got a championship. I think it's more so a sense of, like, hey, let us get into, like, a rebuild, because we're going to have to let a lot of people go and kind of rebuild it, take a couple years off, and come back once we're situated. Because so
in a sense, I agree with you. It's more so that team is going to face a lot of cap hell, and he could be thinking, I'm not going to stick around for that shit, which is kind of whack.
Yeah, because you kind of put him in that situation when you came in.
Well, Les Snead. Did you see the shirt he was wearing? The GM? He fucking wore a shirt of himself. You know the Michael Jordan, the fuck them kids? The meme? The fuck them kids meme?
Which one?
The Michael Jordan, when it's a black and white picture and it's fuck them kids. The meme originated from, like, him overpricing his Jordans. And him basically saying, I don't give a fuck about them. Fuck them kids. They're still going to buy my shoes. You never seen them?
Nah.
But, watch.
Anyways, and then keep going.
Well, once I say it, it'll make sense.
And then pull up the...
Okay, so the GM was wearing a shirt of himself that said, fuck them picks.
Oh...
Meaning,
You think there's turmoil?
No.
Okay.
No, it was more so like a homage.
So okay, if McVay retires,
I think it's whack. I think it's an NBA type move.
Should the Cowboys go after McVay?
Okay, if he retires, anybody would have to trade for him. You'd be stupid not to go after him. Now you like McVay or what?
I've always liked McVay. I told you. I liked him and Shanahan when they both came out. It was McVay first, and that's who I wanted. And then they didn't want to get rid of Garrett. And then Shanahan was the next year, I believe. And then they didn't want to get. I was like hoping on Shanahan.
I saw a thumbnail on YouTube, a Colin Cowherd thumbnail. I didn't watch the video that said this will be Mike McCarthy's last year coaching the Cowboys because they're gonna get Sean Payton next year.
I believe that. I think they both want to do it. Did you ever see that Sean Payton movie on Netflix yet? That spoof with Kevin James?
No.
It's just a little like comedy spoof.
Yeah, but it's that actually did happen though, right?
Yeah, it's based on a true story. Yeah, but they made it into like a comedy. Yeah. He shows up in the movie at the end, but basically it's weird the timing of it because they made a lot of references of him going back to Dallas, and a lot of it had to do with his kid. They were like, you can just get a job here and just move back to Dallas. You're 45 minutes away and all this stuff. And it showed like a lot of pictures of him in Dallas Cowboy shit. Like him coaching. So my thing is like, yeah, he's probably gonna take a year off, like spend it with his family, get used to being home and shit, and then he's gonna go rock solid. But the thing is, with these Cowboys, they better hit. The thing is, they got to hit on these next draft picks for sure, and they got about a 3-year window.
Who?
The Cowboys.
Oh, okay. Jerry Jones, his time is ticking,
bro. Well, he's admitted that, like, if Sean Payton
how old is he?
He's like
mid-70s?
No, he's like 80, dog.
He's not no 80. He can't be 80, bruh.
Bruh, I think he's 80.
He cannot. He'd be on a walker.
That's not necessarily true.
Let me see.
$79.
He's 79?
Yeah.
Jerry Jones.
Yeah. But he was like 40-something, 50-something when he bought the Cowboys.
You think he's still getting it in?
Yeah. Hell yeah. And not with his wife, probably.
Huh?
Not with his wife, probably.
He's got a wife?
Yeah. But you know Jones. You know Jones. He
I know
he
how
travels
they do.
a lot.
They settle for, what is it, $2 million for that scandal for the cheerleaders. I read today. Did you hear about that?
Nah. The Cowboys?
The Cowboys, yeah.
What scandal?
Some scandal that was never. Let me show you. You didn't check this up on Cowboys Daily?
Nah.
This is like actual true. Like, it's one of those, like, which I got to talk to you about. It reminds me of the Bill O'Reilly shit. $32 million. You ever hear about that shit? All right, hold on. Let me tell you about Cowboys.
What is this cheerleader thing like the Raiders thing? Like
the Dallas Cowboys paid a confidential settlement of $2.4 million after 4 members of the cheerleading squad accused longtime team senior vice president Richard, can't pronounce the last name, of voyeurism. I don't know what that is. In 2015, according to dogs obtained by ESPN and people with knowledge of the situation.
Voyeurism? What's that?
I don't know.
Like exploiting?
I don't know, but yeah. But it sounds like the Bill O'Reilly shit. So Bill O'Reilly.
Oh shit! It's the practice of gaining sexual pleasure from watching others when they are naked or engaged in sexual activity.
So like a peeping Tom.
Yeah.
You got to text Jen.
Oh no, that's
with that music. Bill O'Reilly settled new harassment claim. $32 million, bruh. $32 million.
Wait.
He didn't want to get exposed for some shit. Like, it never came to light. He paid $32 million. What you think was going on?
For $32 million? That's a lot.
Like,
I bet you those Cowboys cheerleaders looking like, fuck! Like, we could have gotten like 8 apiece.
It's more so like I'll put it to you like this.
That's crazy.
What is the shit that, like, how would I put it to you like this? What is something, or not what is something, but think of like your most disturbing shit that, like, only you know, or maybe you and your significant other know, or whoever it is, and like you would not want that shit come to light. But say someone found something like new of the situation and had proof or whatever it is, would you pay $32 million for whatever that is?
Not $32 million.
So obviously it's not that bad then.
Bro, at that point I'm like, fuck it, just tell people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else? You know what I mean? Like, unless, you know what I mean? Like, first I check the statute of limitations if it was something really bad. But if it's,
But we're talking along the lines of like sexual harassment or sexual something, there was like claims that he must have been getting fucked by this person, and like at that point, like if you had a video of you getting smashed, hypothetically, like
you know what,
like you know what I'm saying? Like at that point, like
getting pegged and shit.
Some shit. Like I don't know. Like 32 million is a lot, blood.
I don't know if I do it for 32 million. Like I said, at that point, if it's me getting pegged, I just come out and be like, I like what I like. She wanted 32 million, and you already know I would have people on my side like, all right, but yeah, 32 million, that's pushing it.
I can see that conversation.
Like, hey, at that point, I'd probably let it out.
It'd be like this. It'd be like this. All right, like
he only made 35 coaching.
yeah. It'd be like, all right, so look, I met with you today because here's proof. This is you getting rammed, getting stretched out.
You see that?
You don't want that to come out, right?
Nah.
32 million. And it'll never, it'll be deleted forever.
How's 5,000?
32 million.
I'll give you 7,500. 32 million. Fuck it. I'll post it myself. Can you airdrop that to me? You want story or post?
Yeah, posted myself. Speaking of posting myself, like I don't know how like people like remember the Cardi B situation where she posted like her tits like on IG. How do people do that? You think it's on purpose?
So okay, I've thought about that. Like when it comes to celebrities and people like social media influencers like that, I think it could be an accident. Because think about it. Like they're so used to like just posting. Like they post all day, every day. We were just talking about this. How like it's hard for us to like make one post.
Yeah.
And it's like people post like their whole, as they're walking into like fucking Walgreens, they're posting. It's like, I don't need to know like you're at Walgreens. But anyways, I could see them like just being in their routine and like maybe she was gonna send it to Offset or some shit and boom, it happened. I could see that. I personally I couldn't do it because but I'm not on my shit like that. I could see an accident from a person like that. Something getting leaked. Or in a sense of like you go to post and you pick the wrong picture.
How can you pick the wrong picture? I guess I don't get it. But then again, I don't keep shit like that on my phone.
Wait, but was it a story or a post?
I don't know. I guess it all starts with like, I'm not the type to like, I don't even keep shit like that on my phone to begin with. So
no, I feel you, but like what I'm saying is like she was also like,
drunk.
No, like when if it's a post, that's different because there's steps to like publishing that shit.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? But if it's a story, I could see that because you kind of pick it and then share. So that's what I'm saying. What else you got from me, Blood?
Well, I guess I wanted to introduce to the people, a little bit of, off season, off season talk. It's going to be a little bit of like current events, funny shit, whatever is trending or whatever. Like Kanye West right now. You been hearing all this shit that's going on with Kanye?
All right, bro. Like Kanye, he need to chill.
And he's calling Pete Skeet. That shit was funny. I thought that shit was funny. But yeah, like honestly, I really don't give a fuck, and I don't want to spend too much energy on it, just because it's like.
Shout out to Pete, bro. Like Pete, he's like the ultimate rebound guy. I
think Pete, you need to watch out. There's clear cut evidence that
those relationships.
This female like is like It's like a butterfly just bouncing from rose to rose or flower to flower.
Well, and then also, like, do you follow Pete Davidson? Like, do you know him? Like,
I know of him.
You know of him. Well, like, even with him, though, like, he also has, like, and he's admitted to it, like, having mental issues.
Yeah.
And so that's where I kind of, like, I don't think that relationship is going to work. But it's like with celebrities, they do that all the time. They get together. Celebrity relationships don't last. Like, I just, if you look at a celebrity relationship, they last when it's like they've been girlfriend and boyfriend. Like Tom Hanks and his wife, been together like 50 years. But like, if you even look at like J-Lo, she's been married like hella times.
Tom Brady and Giselle? We're going to classify him as an athlete.
Well, yeah, we'll put him as athlete, but that one's actually very surprising. That one's, but well, yeah, that one's very surprising. But he's also, yeah, that one's surprising. But like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But Pete Davidson, man, like, you know, what I want to say is like, you're right. He's got to be a little bit careful on that. Because of the Kardashians and like the life they live. Like being with a Kardashian blood is not normal. Know what I'm saying? Like when you're in a relationship with them, like that.
Is it the Kardashians or is it Kim?
No, it's the Kardashians in general. Like just being in a relationship with them, because it's all been the same. Like look at Travis Scott and like even Kylie. Like they weren't together for a long time.
So would you say the ugliest one is the most loyal one, and that's Tristan Thompson's baby mama?
Her and Courtney. Me personally, growing up, I liked Courtney.
I forgot about her.
Yeah, no, I would say her.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck?
But who gives a fuck? But I'm just saying, like, yeah, he's like the. But yay though.
You know what? If we're gonna talk about a Chicago artist, Lil Durk's album is coming out on the 22nd. Hopefully it's good.
You know it's gonna be good.
Hopefully it's good.
Oh, and he recently got engaged, like a month ago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got engaged to India. So shout out. See, that's like a real couple right there. Like you look at that and it's like that's childhood sweetheart
power
type.
Couple.
Yeah, just a power. Like we gonna grind together, and he's always putting her on and all that jazz, and it's just that's like real shit. But like even when you think about like
we're at 30 by the way.
Oh shit. But once you think about like other like Future and Ciara, it didn't work out, but it might work with Russell Wilson.
They didn't work out? Oh, Future and Ciara.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got anything else?
Did you want to explain to them like kind of the differences that we were going to go through, and
was what
there was going to be some changes to TSR show?
Talk to them.
So
I kind of did already.
Oh, you did? I think that's about it. I did have some, but I'm trying to think.
Valentine's Day.
All right, rule on Valentine's Day: if you get
Valentine's Day,
yeah, like ladies, if your man gets you something nice for Christmas, like it should just be dinner and like flowers on Valentine's. Like don't expect another gift. Like come on, like.
Well, my thing is more so I've never been a big fan of Valentine's Day, simply for the fact that like, why like. I don't need that day for me to show you love. Like my love could be on a random ass day, like January 6th, and you know what I'm saying. Like people nowadays just do it for the likes and the reposts.
Speaking of that, I'm posting blood. Like you know, social media. I think you really see that. And this was one big thing when I went out on vacation that I just realized that like it's so hard to get lost like on your phone, and like when I went on vacation, like
you disconnected.
Yeah, like I didn't take pictures, I didn't post as much.
You
like,
enjoy more.
Yeah, I want to see this shit. Like let me create that memory here, you know. And I mean, that doesn't mean to say that I wasn't posting or I wasn't taking pictures. But
you know, the best way to say it is saying it like this. Keep talking.
Yeah, it's just like I enjoyed it more, like just living in that moment. And you know, sometimes I in a sense I kind of like feel bad sometimes, because it's like that's all people do. It's like they just want to post their life, and then sometimes like just enjoy your life. There's things that don't always have to be shared.
I know what you're saying, and I never knew how to say it until now.
I really don't know how to explain it. It's just I didn't even like second guess it. Like I wasn't like, oh, I gotta post this or I gotta do this, and I did at times here and there, but it was like I spent more time like looking around, checking out my surroundings, like taking it all in and just enjoying that moment, being in that moment, and just like now, like till this day, I remember every moment like vividly.
So it's like this. Haven't been posting because I've been too present, distracted by the moment.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like that.
You're being present in the moment.
Yeah, and I think I've just kind of like I'm not a huge social media guy,
but we have to be though.
But we have to be. Yeah. That's the thing. Like I'm not a huge social media guy, but we have to be. And credit to those people that just post like constantly. But I get it. That's your job.
No.
There's a difference.
No. There's a difference between content creators and then just your regular person.
Instagram, yeah, and your regular person. Yeah, because like
that I don't get.
Yeah, like, bro, you have like 50 followers.
It's not even that. It's just like how, like, I don't know.
I just couldn't. I get it, but that's the thing is like when it's weird for me because I'm not a big social media guy, but I have to be. And sometimes it's just like I get lost in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm so used to just living my life and taking every moment in, just being aware of everything and just trying to spend every moment everywhere. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just my thing. Especially when you go on vacation, like take the pictures, take your videos, but don't post it. Like just leave it in your phone. When you come home, post all that shit. Enjoy your moment. Enjoy those days.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, just take that picture, put your phone away.
To me, it's a little bit too exhausting when I'm in the moment.
Yeah, because it's like I got to take a video. All right, hold on.
And sometimes, you'll get caught up and you'll be saying some dope ass shit instead of seeing it like this. You're seeing it through here.
Yeah, and it's like that was me at the concert when we went to the Lil Baby concert. Mm-hmm. Like I'm there posting it, and then you just see like halfway, like the rest of the video is like elsewhere because I'm just like this, like I'm seeing it like, oh, this is dope. Cause like right here, I'm like all fucking trying to zoom in and shit. Like I don't really get it. Now it's different when you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you got a gig for Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I got autofocus on. I got.
So there's that voice he does.
Yeah, eye focus. Hey, follow those eyes.
Yeah. All right, well that about wraps it up. It's late. We tired.
Know your worth, people.
Yeah,
and thank you guys.
It's the off season. TSR show.